Hello, welcome back. Alright, we are on part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance, so let's get back into it, yeah? So, last time we played, we went sort of through the intro. There was or some sort of red army attacking. Then we caught back up with Henry of Skalitz and Hans Capen. We were supposed to be delivering a very important document to a very important nobleman. And because Capen is a weirdo, she's like, I hear ladies, let's go over and look at them. The letter got stolen. We got ditched with absolutely no weapons, no clothing. We were hunted like dirty dogs through the wilderness, pretty much freaking naked. And I got attacked, he got attacked, we got attacked again, and he is almost dead. But we're trying to heal him and get him back on his feet. I don't think it's supposed to take this long to load. I'm a little concerned. There we go. I hear it. It's coming.
Indeed, good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon of Life, Lord of That is... Well, look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine!
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Virginia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a ball.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. But what could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Townberg? What was that about then?
Townberg. I kind of don't remember that one.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Jesus Christ be
Henry
praised.
says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
Alright.
And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need...
Yeah. Can I make one of those now? Hold on, go back to the book. I need... Well, they won't let me go to the Savior Schnapps page then, will they?
It's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded. Then you shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home.
Alright.
Nothing will own so much.
So, Hans, you ready? Really
Nothing
ready to
against
go?
the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Yeah, if only you hadn't been trying to look at girls while they're bathing, maybe your friends would still be alive, huh?
And what about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
What the hell did he give me? A hunting sword. Okay, thank you.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Where the hell did you even get a hunting sword from? Oh, she gave me some money. She's so happy for us. We're like the little sons she never had. Bye, Ma. Oh, opening credits.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Isn't there supposed to be a guy on the outside?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh!
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Wow.
Getting in,
Whether you like it or not, your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Well, looks like we gotta take a bath. They're not gonna let us in with shit all on his face.
Fuck was that?
Ew, he touched him. Dude.
So now what?
I would
There's only one
have hurled. Sneak in? To sneak into this castle. It's very like Arya Stark is like, I belong here. You need to let me in. Well, I don't care who you are. You need to get out of here. No. You're not listening to me. I belong in here. You gonna want to let me through. Ah, piss off. Ugh. I hope he washed the rest of himself. It's like on his shoulders and his knees. Did Henry wash?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
I'm like, Henry, why didn't you rinse off, dude? You also have some splattered on you. Like, just take a whole dunk.
There's all that at the gate. You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
Why am I still covered in blood?
Riches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yes, first we have to wash.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai?
On
You
foot?
just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this.
No, definitely
You're
not.
laughing stock.
Agreed. We were ambushed. No, we weren't just ambushed. We were ambushed. But, again, Sir Capon, who's never earned a groschen in his life, was, oh, I hear girls. Let's go look at them. Ooh. And his homeboy told him, hey, man, we're on a mission. Why don't you stay focused? He said, nah, bring me the wine. So we were ambushed, but also we were ambushed with our pants down.
You're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for their deaths. Let's go back and bury them. I'm just as much to blame. I'm not as much to blame, okay? I was a bodyguard. I kept this guy alive, as my job dictates. I'm not to blame. He is certainly to blame, at least partially.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Magenna's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Alright, so, what's the sitch here? Okay, she said we can't afford this.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Okay, so we're gonna work here for money. That works.
Cheers.
Man, I see poppies over there. Wait till I get my hands on all these flowers. I should have made some more potions before we left.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
The one you got your homeboys killed for.
What I tell you?
Oh!
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
She doesn't know who we are. Also, I still smell like a badger. Dude, I have to wash.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my, ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
That's me.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella, that's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Like, I don't even know why you would sit down before rinsing off. Dude, you're nasty. Some Mayo people stuff. Is that better? Okay.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
No, wait, some of you talk to me.
Sorry to
Hold on.
bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Oh dear. Okay. Well,
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. We need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
she has no idea who we are. We literally didn't even get to talk to her. You better off...
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Yeah, stop touching her. I hate that.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
What kind of work are we gonna be doing here?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from Skalitz.
Skalitz?
Never heard of it.
It's a small
I ain't
place.
been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord Bombergov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Okay.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Alright, he's probably not going to do his share of the work.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Alright, let's take a look at this pantry, because they say it's the second door. Is this one the pantry? Or is this one the pantry? Okay, I see some planks here. Alright, so that's probably where it goes. I see a chest. Medium lock picking. Bread. Nice. Alright. How many sacks we got here? Hey! Screw you, buddy.
God grant you health.
5? 5 sacks? Greetings. Bow. Yeah. I don't care.
God, I'm bored shitless.
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
No, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
Okay, can I pick it up now? You're being a little difficult about this, aren't you? Hans, looks like I have to rope you into this, buddy. Come on.
That woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semyon, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
You know, Hans, if I'm the muscle and the brains of this operation, what exactly is your purpose here?
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us?
You should do something, bro.
Stand at the side of the road and wait for Von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
Surprise, surprise.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Dude, you had shit on your face 2 hours ago, bruh, and everyone saw that. So, which one is worse here?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, alright. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Oh, here we go.
The priests who pray for us. Laboratories. The plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatores. The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Hans, I cannot explain to you how badly I just want to kick you in the dick right now. What did I get? Perk level and speech.
I understand. I'm in your service.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
With what money?
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Hans, you are scum, bro. You are a scum, bro. Also,
That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Laboratories. I ought to smack him in the back of the head with this sack of flour. I'm a nobleman, I can't work. Just 'cause I was walking around with shit on my face today doesn't mean I should have to work. Like, dude, who do you think you are, bro? Okay, I think I'll be able to go in a little bit deeper. I just want to make sure they're all on the planks and not on the floor getting moldy, like she said. Look at all these dandelions. Yes. Oh, that's nice of him to bring the next bag down off the edge for me.
They are going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why? Lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer.
That's good though, right? Alright, should be good.
Saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Well, what about the musicians, huh?
There'll be nothing nice left to
Guess musicians are in the labor squad, huh?
the bailiff get anything done in time. That tree will still... I'd expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits and other rabble here.
We are sympathetic, but you're no nobleman, just an ordinary big mouth.
How can you say that, you numbskull? I keep telling you, we lost everything.
Would a sensible nobleman set up camp in such a stupid place? Somewhere by a pond? Out in the open?
What do you know about it?
Ah, that's stupidity biting you in the ass again, huh? Look at this shirt. This shirt is so raggedy. It'll be big time someday, baby. Just you wait and see. He's gonna piss somebody off. Okay, I guess this one is not in a good spot then. Oh, I didn't put it on the... There you go.
What did you say?
Here we go.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Don't do it.
Look, calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Hans?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like
Hans,
I'm going to have to teach
don't,
you a lesson.
Don't.
I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business.
Hey.
Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Hans, we just crawled out of a bed today, bro.
See that? Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh. Oh, how many of these guys are we fighting? Shit. I'm blocking, bro.
No chance.
Shut up. You are soft, bro. I can tell that. Ah, hold on. Everyone just calm down. Bitch. See, he's soft, but his friend is dangerous.
Bloody fucker. That's just what we needed.
Come on then. Bitch.
Help me with it. Slice him up.
Bet Hans is getting his ass whipped right now. Bitch, you can take some too. You the one I want to fight anyways. Come here, bitch. Yes. Careful. Oh, he not looking so good. You don't look so good, my friend. How about this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on, you want some too? Bitch. You should have hopped in while you had backup. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, buddy. I need you to regenerate. Come on. There you go. Did Hans get knocked out? Uh-oh.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Shit. Hans! Why would you punch a guard? Dumbass. You stay there. At least you'll cost me less trouble.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Why am I in stocks?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Looks like you're gonna get some shit on your face again, bro. After you just took all that time to clean it off.
Shut up and done some work. We'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up. You'll get a whipping too.
This is whack, bro. I need a house. I need a horse. I need my dog.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
It's yours.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me.
Of course. Well,
if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
How dare
Lost for
you?
words, are you? All right. Have it your way.
Shut
we
up.
really have nothing more to say to each other.
You lucky I'm in these stocks. I would start punch you in the face right now. I'm trying to haul sacks so we can pay for lunch. And this one getting in fights before I can even pay for lunch.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. Well, I swear to Christ. If I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Just do him by himself. He ain't worth the damn trouble. Look, who are these guys? That's him.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Open
Dumbass. And you stuck in the stocks. Can't even chase after him. You're such an idiot. I hope your uncle lays you out. I hope your uncle lays you out, because that's what you deserve, sir. Because once again, you putting your wants ahead of the mission.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
You don't have an invitation. And you don't... Where are your clothes at? I don't even know if you got clothes, buddy.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
So do I go after him? Or do I leave him? Because I should leave him. He is useless. And he's more trouble than he's worth. But he is the noble one here. So I don't know if I can go back to the castle without him. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. One must not kill innocents, steal, or break into other people's homes, harm people or their animals, or disturb their peaceful lives. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards, or just fight you themselves. There you go. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. That sounds sus. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. If they hate you, they may not even talk to you. Improving your reputation. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal.
I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perchstein.
Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
Hi, do I know you?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah. I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But On the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them. Just don't stare too long.
Oh, why did I lose reputation?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Okay. I do need
Practically
something.
naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed, although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
Oh, I don't know that one. Oh, okay. I still don't know what that one is. I see like a rogue one. I see armor for combat and like a speech one. So yeah, armor
Use
sounds
some
cool.
armor. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armor, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick hands.
Oh, she gave me a lockpick. Thank you.
It'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I know. Money.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Okay.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work,
Maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Dad, I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Okay.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Alright.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
I don't know why they made his eyes so big. His eyes are like huge compared to the rest of his face. Alright, well, let's just start with the flowers then, shall we? Might be able to sell some of these for at least a little bit of money. I gotta find some clothes. I wish they would pick up more than these. I need like he literally only picked up one. 3. It's like, dude, I want this whole patch of dandelions. Quit playing with me. What did that say? Fresh herbs spoil just like food, and their quality affects the quality of potions. But if you dry them in a shed... Okay, so great. So they've messed up the herbs. Now I have to dry the damn herbs.
Sure, I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
I think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet.
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
There's chamomile over here. Wish I had my dog here. We could probably hunt and get some meat. Oh, you're a hired hand. Okay, who are you working for? I might be able to help you guys out. Oh, shit. I need to get some clothes. Like, seriously.
Did you drink away your hose?
No, someone else drank away my hose. Thanks for asking, though. Marigold. Okay, does this guy have any clothes?
What the hell? Gunnaffensäger. Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Okay. I mean, I might be willing to go for a swim for it.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
Okay,
I'll have
so
a look at the wares.
how much money do I have? Categories, my money, his money, value of item selected. Value of item selected to buy. Item selected to buy or sell. Okay, this is This is his. This is buying, right? A to add to the basket. There we go. Sell. Yeah. Alright, how much do I have? My money. I have $5. Does he have any clothing? He's got a belt. He's got some schnapps. He's got a lockpick. How much for the lockpick? Price 12. Okay, that's the price in the back. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Bandage, yeah, I should buy one of those. Alright. Oh, wait, I have clothes. I have clothes on. Not on, but I have them in my inventory. Okay. Dried perch, good. Any of this stuff that's about to go bad, we should just go ahead and get rid of it, because, alright, what do we got here? 36 things of dandelion. Not 30, just like 20. Okay, I get 2 coins. Blacksmiths. Where is that potion I made? I made a couple of potions, didn't I? Chamomile brew. Yeah. Do 2 of those. There you go. Yeah, do another one. Unknown potion. Have one of those too. Okay. There's 20 things of sage, huh?
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Okay. I have some clothing. Put that on. And some of that on. And some boots. There we go. Boom. Some clothing. Alright. So I've got some clothes. Let's take a look at the journal. What else? I need to get to the wedding. Oh, I need to talk to the miller. Okay, I wonder if the millers are still the Thieves Guild in this game. Go and see Tomcat. Find out what happened to Mutt. Okay, I kind of do want to... Oh, how far is Mutt, though? Nope, that is too far. Then again, I would be by the alchemist bench again. Rosanna's Meadow. That's really far, though. The Lion's Crest. Quest tipster. Alright, well, I tell you what, let's call it there. And, we'll try to figure out the rest later. I don't even know where to start. I cannot believe Hans just, like, screwed us like that, man. Like, I understand you're embarrassed, buddy, but don't make it worse for yourself, you know? Like, all you had to do was just, like, blend in. It's like, oh, I'm a noble. What if someone sees me? Like, okay, now they've seen you with your head in the stocks all night. Getting your ass kicked by all of them peasants. Like, dude. Meanwhile, homeboy's riding off without us. Like, dude, well, come on, man. Can't do that. You're messing up the church money. Survival, okay. Do I have any perks? Let's see if I got some of those. Player. There you go, main level. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. Ooh, okay. Opportunist. If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. Okay, so I might take Charming Man. Looks like I got a couple other ones to get. Alright, strength. Train hard, fight easy. The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires, you will do less damage with it. What? Oh, okay, that's fine. If your strength is higher, you will do more damage. Okay, let's do that. That's gonna help us out as far as strength goes. Deft hands. The required agility for all weapons will be 2 lower. If you have lower agility than the weapon requires, you will find it more difficult to fight with, but if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. Alright, let's do that. Vitality. Okay. Ascetic. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food. That's good. You will bleed thick-blooded. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die. Alright, so as much as I don't like chasing down the hunger, I definitely don't want to... I'm going to be bleeding a lot. Polished wares. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are in near perfect or perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money. Silver tongue. You get a +4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. Yes. Okay. Go back. Secondary, no secondary buffs. Skills. Here we go. Alchemy. Art of preservation. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. That's good. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. Potion seller. You can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. Ooh, that's good. Raw food and herbs will spoil 50% slower. You can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. Those are both good, and I'm less than halfway to the next one. Damn. Just give me the spoil slower, because I got a lot of them in my pocket right now, and I don't even know when's the next time I'm going to be able to sell them. Okay, craftsmanship. If you sharpen a weapon on a grindstone, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage. 7 league boots. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. That's good. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. Alright, let's do the boots then. That one is less dependent. Horsemanship. Night training. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina and will be harder for enemies to unseat you. That's good. Saddler. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a +1 bonus on the thievery skill if you pick pockets. Let's just do night training. I don't plan on picking too many pockets. Okay, Houndmaster. Looks like I already have Light Saver, which says Mutt will defend you in battle, even attack enemies at your command. That's good. Okay, Hunt and Search. Alright, let's do Hunt. You can command Mutt to hunt and send him after wild game. You'll find that he's a great help to you. That's what I want. I want him to be able to help feed both of us. Stealth. Oh, I've got a couple of stealth skills. Stealth kill. If you have a dagger equipped, you can perform a stealth kill maneuver. All you have to do is sneak up behind your unsuspecting victim and initiate a chokehold. Then be ready to press the attack to deliver the killing blow. Okay, takedown. You can stealthily knock people out. Great. Bushman, you make 50% less noise when moving in the bushes. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. This may make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. I'm gonna do the it makes it harder for them to defend. Alright, survival. Poaching is a dangerous trade, and the quest for rare herbs can be too. It is therefore necessary to know how to monetize your time and efforts appropriately. You can sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. Nice. Wanderer. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but at most this perk will improve the quality of a bed to 50%. On higher quality beds, the perk will have no effect. Let's do the poacher one. I need to make good money. Alright, let's check through our combat. Evade, feint, perfect block, riposte. Head protection. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. That's good. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. That's good too. They're both good. I gotta go with head protection. I can't fight without my head. Swords. 2 in swords. Let's see here. Opening strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. That's good. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but it will be harder to parry. Showtime. After performing a sword combo or a master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina and can attack again. That seems good. Each successful sword combo significantly reduces your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. Alright, let's do Showtime. Alright, let's try Opening Strike. Those seem like the easiest ones to start. Alright, Heavy Weapon. Shield Breaker. Your heavy weapon attacks will be harder for opponents to block with a shield. Additionally, it will take less time to completely destroy an opponent's shield with your blows. That's good. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor will count as 10 lower. Yeah, let's just do that. That seems cool. Pole arms. Hardwood. Pole arms take damage 25% slower. Keeping a distance. Blocking while using a pole arm will be easier, more effective, and will cost you less stamina. Okay. Yep. Unarmed. After the belligerent brawler. After the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina and will be 10% stronger. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. The harder they fall. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, no, I would never want to do that. Thanks. Okay, what else we got? Combos, buffs. Okay, so hopefully with all that done, we'll be a little better off. What is this? Is this an alchemy place? I see a potion here. Hey, that's the apothecary. Or however you pronounce it. She said it totally different. She's like, apothecary. I was like, what? Okay. He's got the real deal here. He's got books. His stuff is like hundreds of dollars though. You know, it's like I can't even begin to afford his stuff. Like for real, for real. Good news is I should be getting twice as much. That don't seem like twice as much, bro. Does not seem like twice as much at all. Yeah, these ones in the 60s, you can get rid of those. Because those are the ones that are going bad. And we don't want the ones that are going bad. We want the ones that are still good. So he can have all of these before they go bad. That's why I was like, I need the one that they don't go bad, or they go bad slower. Because, alright, the John's wort that I picked is at 57. I'll hold on to it though, because I don't want to lose all of it. I might actually find some use for it. Hey, for all that I want to sell, I'll get $5. Wow. Let's see if we can haggle with this guy.
Price. Good. Versuchen wir's.
Okay. Haggling. We're gonna try to get... That's his way. Yeah, give me a solid 6.5 for it, huh?
We have a deal? You really won't convince me like this.
Uh-oh, he didn't like that. Okay, just give me a solid 6 then.
Yeah, good. I can agree to that.
Thank you. Talking about 0.7 of a groschen. Okay. Alright. It's like $5 here, $5 there. Meanwhile, he's charging $250 for a potion in there. Look, he's got a pole arm. Alright, that's where I'm calling it. That's all I can handle for the day. Yikes. Alright, thank you everyone for joining me. And I will see you all next time.